It's BudPod 34.
And you can call me Flirty Moore.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awful. A nickname that would follow you around like that is not a good one.
What do you think? I once did a corporate gig where one of the big jokes of this office, and I'd been warned by the people in advance that we're a bit rowdy, we're a bit mad. And you know how normally at a corporate gig when they go, we love humor here at Crimpton and Sons.
Yes.
What they mean is, oh, now that you mention it, for the love of God, don't swear, don't mention alcoholism, the CEO's brother is in jail. They don't ever mean it. This company did.
Oh, okay, because usually the gig may as well be on 7 a.m. breakfast television.
Yeah. For the way they want you to handle it. Yeah, absolutely. These lunatics actually meant it.
Right.
It's the only time they've ever meant it. And they're like making, like, middle-aged women are coming up to collect awards and making like fuck jokes about me while they're up there.
Oh.
Like it's really like
I don't like that.
It was such a like horny panto office.
Yeah.
That these people worked in. It was really strange.
Yeah.
And one of their big funny jokes was that one of the guys in their office was called the octopus. And
Jesus Christ.
Because he would, I don't know, touch people's bums or something.
You've got to be a touchy-feely guy. There's no other way.
No, that was what was heavily implied, yeah. And his big prize was a big mug that was like an octopus mug.
Unless you look over and there's this huge pagan god with 8 arms. And you go, oh, it's the 8 arms thing.
It's Cthulhu.
Yeah.
These guys work with Cthulhu. Once you get past the incomprehensible horror, he's really not such a bad guy.
Yeah, you don't have to be Lovecraftian to work here, but it helps.
but instead, you don't have to be Lovecraftian to work here, but it, and then like helps turns into that kind of otherworldly alphabet that you can't read.
Yeah.
But
Aramaic.
Huh. No, his prize was like a big mug shaped like an octopus.
And the award for most arms goes to... Wait, sorry. His award was in the shape of an octopus.
But it was like the joke prize. It was a mixture of real prizes for best emailing or whatever. And then like kind of fun end of year silly billy prizes.
Did your school have end of year or like end of school awards?
Yeah.
What was... Did you make the cut?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. End of the year. Or end of your entire time there.
We only had one end of the entire school written by and for the students there. So this wasn't the teacher being like most diligent.
What do you mean end of the school? Oh, you mean like silly?
The very final like week of term.
It was end of the year.
Yes, but ever. So upper sixth.
Oh, you're
leaving school.
A graduation set of
Yes, when you're valedictorian.
Yes,
and you're going to be homecoming the next year.
Yes,
you're going to be homecoming king.
And it's for the teachers? Like funny?
Yeah, this was written by other students, and it was nominated. People were put forward, and then there were awards. Yeah.
No.
No.
We had real tedious end of year prizes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And did you make the cut there?
Yeah.
For what?
Art.
Nice. That's good.
Art and history always. Yeah.
If it was for art, were they then disappointed that you were going into like essentially a history degree?
I think they were fine with it. I did look into going to graphic design or like art college.
And your designs were graphic.
And my designs were most graphic. They sent me a letter saying, never, ever, ever send us anything like this again.
Stop doing them on the walls of RE.
Even then, in the late noughties, it was clear to me that I would starve to death in an attic if I tried to make a living out of cartoons. Like
Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Like you'd be the only person, the only person in the 21st century described as dying as destitute.
A destitute malingerer. Yeah, I could just... even back then, I remember getting a book on animation as like a prize. Or like I got it with my book voucher. The prize was a fucking book voucher.
Yeah.
And even in this book on animation that was... I'm reading this in like 2007. The book came out in like 2001. In that book, it's saying, no one really learns how to fucking draw or animate anymore, and it's a damn shame. That was like the theme of half the book.
Right,
and I was like, right, okay, so...
Bitter.
But like, I'm decades into it being fucked.
Yeah.
This book isn't going, perhaps someday we will see a decline in the pen. it's going, yeah, it's a bin fire and don't do it. And they all just do it in Korea. Like The Simpsons is animated in Korea in like a warehouse with like 200 depressed people in it.
Yeah, don't do it. I myself have been rejected from art college. I'm going to go into politics and start talking in beer halls and work my way up.
And become an author.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finish my book.
Finish my magnum opus.
Bilbo Baggins. Pouring over his time.
Mein
There
Kampf.
and back again. My struggle.
My
Bilbo Baggins. Frodo, have you read your uncle's book? There's one copy.
Yeah, and Frodo goes, yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
Your uncle might like to hear they've invented this thing called a printing press. I'll tell him.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't talk to him about it.
Yeah.
He's very sensitive about it. That would be funny, yeah. Bilbo becoming like a complete fucking reactionary lunatic.
Yeah.
Because of his experiences.
Yes, yeah.
You don't know what it's like out there.
Talking shit about the Proudfoots. I mean, the Proudfoots does sound like a Nazi military small subsection of like maybe military police mercenaries.
You're right, yeah. They had
there was the March of the Proudfoots, and that was a big one in 1937.
Or even earlier, they were absorbed into the Nazi Party by then.
Yeah.
Very few people still said they were members. They had organizations like that. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Your instincts are bang on. Here's a question.
Yeah.
What's the most like worrying knowledge you have? Because my military history / rise of the Nazis knowledge is probably the most worrying knowledge.
It's the most 4chan.
Yeah, or
thing
just
you have.
or just the most the guy from Peep Show who's dressed in Nazi memorabilia kind of thing. Where you just go, that's the evil version of the nice thing I like.
Yeah.
Al Murray gets away with it because he's actually doing it for real.
Yeah.
And he's got a master's in history from Oxford on World War II history.
Yeah.
That gets you a certain amount of cover.
I don't think I have anything that's really problematic, unless, name a country, any country.
Argentina.
15. So age of consent laws, I know every single... But other than that...
Yeah. It's really hard to cast it in a bad light, I guess. Fucking hell, man.
I know. I made that up. Let's look it up, actually. What is it in
Look, I don't mean the knowledge is problematic. Like, it's not problematic, whatever that means, that I know that there was a veterans organization called the Stahlhelms, the steel helmets, that was a precursor to the brown shirts, the SA, which is a precursor to the,
They don't even have like a blue hyperlink on the Wikipedia page for war.
Well, but it's not like I know secretly, I know what it's like to take a life or something.
Yeah.
That's problematic. But age of consent memorization of the whole world would be worrying.
It would be worrying, yeah.
But
and if you can recite it in a big Animaniacs song.
Wacko.
Yeah. Bolivia's 14, Peru reduced by 2.
With the singing Jeffrey Epstein pirouetting around.
Is there a theory? I mean, by the time you're listening to this, this might be quite dated.
Yeah, we're recording a bit in advance.
A bit in advance.
If something fucking...
And maybe be the first to issue a very happy 2017.
Yeah. If something fucking mad has happened, then forgive us.
Yes.
We'll get around to it.
Apparently, on like AI, like you can sort of teach AI and seed certain ideas in it so that someone else somewhere else in the world might end up getting a bit of misinformation via you.
You like infect the database or something.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Well, apparently so many AI videos, and I've got I can't name my source here. Maybe I'm completely wrong on this. But apparently there are so many AI videos that use Jeffrey Epstein as a punchline that actually when you get it to be like, let's do the Avengers with the Stranger Things cast and, Chris Hemsworth is Vecna or whatever, that sort of thing.
Right.
Jeffrey Epstein will be in there. Because he's just like, he's just John Doe. He's just, he's like FIFA player character creator, like just the default setting is Jeffrey Epstein.
So they just like It's one of the faces they have nearest to hand.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I've got so many spare Epstein heads.
You have to reuse assets. And,
I'll pop them on the doll.
Exactly that.
Fuck,
yeah.
That's so funny and
because
horrible.
I saw some weird, like, someone was like, it took Studio Ghibli, like, years to make Spirited Away. And yet, whatever AI managed to make it within 5 minutes. And the witch on the broom with the big hair was just Jeffrey Epstein. But they posted it with like no sense of humor about that.
People have been posting AI photoshops of them. There's some picture of Jeffrey Epstein on his creepy jet, like laughing and like toasting someone or like talking to someone else in one of the other private jet chairs.
Yeah.
And people are putting themselves in the chair talking like,
yeah.
like they are one of the sort of guests to the island.
Yes.
And I was looking at that going, if you did that in like the 90s with an equivalent level scandal with the technology of Photoshop they had in the 90s or 80s, and you did it that effectively, it would be like art. It would be like incredibly like controversial, interesting art with, wow.
Or just believed.
Or just believe it. If you
take
did it,
down every government.
If you did it as a statement of like, look, we are all corrupt and evil.
Yes.
Or, you made some point.
Yeah.
But like this level of visual representation and this quality is just, people can just burp it out at any point.
It's so weird how the AI obsessives, especially on Twitter, who are sort of like, and they call it AI slop before showing you like a Coca-Cola lorry slamming into a wall and glitching through it.
That's low level.
Yeah.
That's low level.
But they'll put themselves like meeting Jeffrey Epstein, and I'm like, why was your dream with AI to be? Imagine if I was friends with a big old nonce. Wouldn't that be cool?
The dream with AI is, I have so many funny images I would want to send the group chat, but I'm too lazy to Photoshop them, and now I can teleport them.
Well, I thought I'd take
infinite memes, Mr. Bond. Customizable memes to your very own face. You'll never get away with this.
Oh, and Bond, do try not to Photoshop Jeffrey Epstein into this one.
And Glenn still got his Shen Yun cough.
The Shen Yun cough. That feels like a very problematic way that people would have named COVID back in the day.
The Shen Yun cough.
He's got a Shen Yun cough.
Oh, that would be the way that they named it in the 20s.
Yeah, like the French disease or that sort of thing. Yeah.
He's got the Shen Yun cough. Yeah. There would have been like a kind of hop skipper kind of fucking song about
exactly
it.
Yeah. What were we just talking about a second ago?
It's this idea of infinite memes and like you get this amazing technology and your dream is to, and this is a real example, make a video where a cat husband tries to murder a cat wife on a cruise.
I had this yesterday where a friend of ours, friend who should not be named, we have a recurring joke that our respective dads, and we always accuse the other person of this, our respective dads are just absolute sexual deviants. Absolute truck stop toilet, glory hole, just relentless.
I would say, so I'm in a WhatsApp group with you guys, and every other day or so, you'll find some horrible thing in the wild or come up with some awful phrase and say to the other one, is it true that your dad? Or, or some variation on that.
And it's always very British and mucky, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it's very lay-by.
Well, so yesterday I found a picture of his lay-by is exactly it.
Lay-by.
I found a picture of his dad on the internet, like genuinely, because his dad is in a respectable position. Yeah. And I used AI to make a, it was called the His Dad Tour. And
what did you do?
The image was of him.
What's in the box?
Was of him like kneeling down in front of a guy, like clutching his legs, and his head's like peering out from the side. And it was the tour was called Only Bloking. And then I took a picture in my doorstep of me holding a different flyer and then put those images together and said, can you have it so that it looks like it's just come through my door? And then I thought, I can't send this to him because it's too, because at what point do you just go, I'm making malicious content about your dad, but your dad is just fucking everybody?
At what point is this a form of libel?
Yes. Yeah. His sexual urges have no clear demographic. or age range, or
no,
it's you know, he's completely just anyone.
He's like you guys represent each other's fathers. It's like a kind of sexual like force.
Yes,
primordial, shapeless, without restraint or consciousness.
Yes,
yeah.
There's a sexual Terminator, if you will.
Yes, like exactly. Yeah, it has no mercy.
Yeah,
exactly. And you represent them as sort of insatiable Terminators. But always very, very like Sunday sport readers' wives.
Yes.
Like very like you know what phrase comes into my mind is laybys and like pickled onion monster munch. Like that kind of thing.
Yes.
A sort of an obsession with monster munch and laybys and beans.
I read recently, and this cannot be true.
Yeah.
This cannot be true. I think it is the Sainsbury's meal deal that the most popular option is egg pot.
Yeah. Like pot of egg.
England.
A little pot of farts.
England, come on.
Do you know? But it's protein bros. That's what's driving it. It's health weirdos and health ladies. Because it's seen as better than crisps.
It was like Shy Tories or Mrs. Brown's Boys viewers. I've just never seen one.
You've never seen an egg pot?
No, I've never seen someone just put an egg in their mouth.
Oh, I've seen it. Oh, I've seen it.
On the bus? Is it like...
I've seen it on the train, and I've seen it like in a Pret or whatever, because Pret also sell fucking pot of egg.
Yeah.
I think it's just catering to that market of people who are like, I'm so health obsessive at the moment, but the only thing near me is a Pret.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's some author, I can't remember who it was, but some author used to boil 2 eggs and put them in his coat pockets and use them as hand warmers when he went to work.
Oh, every time I read a fucking diary entry of anyone from 100 years ago, 2 p.m. woke up, 2:30 gin, 3 p.m. bath in more gin, 4 p.m. killed everyone I knew.
Yeah.
5 p.m. I get rather drunk and we don't like to talk about that. Like it was all, like it's a weird mix. Every diary entry from more than 100 years ago is either sassy alcoholic, or gravely concerning Albert Fish, esque man. Like eggs in the pocket is a serial killer.
Yeah, stitched another leather cape.
Yes.
Before dawn.
I needed to fondle the chicken's birth within my pockets.
Says it was George Orwell.
George Orwell, there you go.
Oh, man.
George Orwell. But I mean, I just can't I imagine that could be quite nice in a country where everything is cold and you're always cold.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to wear 7 coats made of wool. Posh or working class, you've got to wear 7 coats made of wool.
Maybe he's 2 legs are better than 1 because that's what chickens have.
That's the secret
and he
message
the chicken.
of Animal Farm.
Yeah.
If they were clever, they'd have put the chickens in charge.
You go to the webpage in the acknowledgements and thank yous bit. Thank you, chickens.
Thank you, comma, chickens, exclamation mark. Capital F for the eggs, exclamation mark. Written like that. Thank you, chickens, for the eggs. Like a little clarification.
Yes, yeah.
And then you look in the author's photo and just in the background, you go, that's a coop.
Yes.
That's a hen house.
He loves it. The party's penultimate command was that you were to deny the information before your very eyes and ears, but the party's final command was just have good fun with the chickens.
Maybe, whenever I read that stuff about everyone just being drunk all the time, sometimes I think, Vice did a thing ages ago where they tried to live a day as like Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah, that diary can't be true because it must have been like his final ever diary entry.
Well, so if you read The Joke's Over by Ralph Steadman, who was the cartoonist, and it's about like, what is it like to have to work with this fucking lunatic? Ralph Steadman's like from Wales and does all the drawings. He says like one of the things that annoyed him most about Hunter S. Thompson was that he picked at his food and never finished it.
Yeah, but so the guy orders a big lime pie.
Yeah, a big key lime pie. Yeah. It's all there, but he just picks at it throughout the day. Whereas what this guy was doing was thinking,
Bruce Bog Trotter.
Exactly. Finish every crumb. That's not what he was doing.
So so he pours himself a drink.
Yeah.
You know, he boils a certain amount of spoons.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's the wastage, you know.
Yeah,
the decadent.
That was the issue. It was just a waste.
It was for the Welsh guy. But
yeah.
Hunter S. Thompson would say, you know, you poverty-minded Brit or whatever.
Yeah.
The point of being an American was to have too much.
Yeah.
And choice.
Yeah.
Choice and excess. So, I mean, maybe they were, I don't know. Whenever you read those things, you think, well, but this probably isn't the day that Hemingway did all the editing.
Yes.
This is probably imagine if someone thought we lived like on a permanent stag do because they read a stag do diary. You go, well, no, that wasn't every day.
Yes, that's not fair.
This diary entry has been preserved because it's noteworthy, unusual at the time.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking waking up and... Life is not an airport Weatherspoons.
I never trust those a day in the life of newspaper column sort of things, because you go, well, what's your best day, and you choose that one.
If you read the Tom Hollander one,
yes, that's the one I'm thinking of.
That's good though.
But it's good because you go, that's the only one where you go, you've deliberately boiled this down to what would you typically do?
It's got a crap day.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah.
I was thinking recently, my life at the moment is just unpacking boxes.
Yes, of course. Yeah. It's you're in a it's your house.
I'm living Christmas every day.
It's your house's birthday.
It's my house's birthday,
and it's an infinite party.
And every day we open a new mirror. Wow. But the guys who we hired a company who just like came into your house and they just pack everything up.
Yes.
They just wrap every single thing up and they label it based on just what room it was found in, and they do not ask questions. I was at the house when that happened.
Good.
They just do not ask questions. They go, put everything you want to keep and have with you in the bathtub like a tornado.
Yeah.
Everything else, they will not ask questions. I've heard rumor that apparently the only thing they will say, the only thing they'll announce they're about to do is your bedside table.
Right.
That's the only thing they'll go, we're about to go through your bedside table. And you go, it's fine.
All the dildos are in the bath.
Yeah. Put them all in the bath.
All the medication is in the bath.
They're suctioned to the wall. It's okay. But when both on the day that the guys packed everything up, and the main guy who was sort of running it, and the day he unwrapped, he was telling me lots and lots of stories about various like big name people he'd sort of done things for.
Exotic spices from the Orient.
Well, he was telling me about
many a tall tale.
He was telling me about Harry Enfield, and he'd helped do Harry Enfield's house years ago.
Big box labeled collars.
Yeah. No.
Silly props.
Enfield.
Oh shit, not Harry Hill. Harry Enfield.
Cut that, Felipe. That was humiliating.
No. Big box labeled wigs, I guess.
Wigs, I suppose, yeah. Big box labeled Paul Whitehouse. But he was telling me stories in a way that made me incredibly stressed, because he'd go, and I think this guy's accent's going to be all over the place, and I do apologize. But he was like, we do Harry Enfield's house, and we go in, and we're packing up all the boxes at Harry Enfield. He'd come out, he make us laugh. And I was like, all right. I'm packing some shoes in a box, and he comes out, and he just tells this joke. I had to go, I can imagine.
I'm imagining. I'm imagining such a funny joke.
But even on the flip side, when he was unwrapping our boxes, was telling us about times that like he'd been the funny person in an anecdote, and was like, and I came out and I made this joke, and everybody's laughing. He did it upwards of 5 times, and it was so stressful because at one point I really wanted to be like, say a noun. Say anything.
Are you saying to him, like, I tell you what, you give me the topic of the joke.
Yes.
Narrow it down for me. What about the shoes?
Yes.
Or was it not about the shoes?
Yes. It was. I was getting nothing from him.
I think
the punchline was there was laughter in the room, and that should be enough.
Like a kind of fragmented historical record, and there was much merriment. You go, well, I wonder what they were talking about.
Yes, or I guess like
if you'd asked,
sort of be a sad story where you go, and I just saw this car careening towards them, and there were lots of tears shed that day. I can actually visualize that.
Yeah, a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
I've met this kind of person before, I think.
So stressful.
And if you asked him, well, what was the joke about? You go, I don't know.
Yeah, you had to be there.
You go, well, what the fuck why are you telling me this?
Yes, it's an emotion you had.
It's the testimony of someone who wants to be believed that there is merriment in their past. But doesn't want to be drawn on what.
But he was such a jolly guy. I was like, I trust that you're happy all the time. He was just really upbeat.
Just a chuckling man.
He lived all over the world. I can't remember where he was from originally. Maybe it was like Georgia. It was somewhere maybe in Eastern Europe. And he lived in America, and he was talking to me about celebrities he'd helped unpack there. And Robert Downey Jr. does this joke. He makes me laugh.
Robin Williams, he come. He make me sad.
Yeah.
He'd make me cry. He's so affecting.
Yeah, affecting.
All of our movies were Brazilian.
I remember you saying.
Yeah, they were all Brazilian. Very strange. I mean, fine, but...
Did you get cross?
Really cross?
Yeah.
I'm serious. No, just it's such a strange... I don't think I ever thought I'd meet a particularly high number of people from Brazil outside of Brazil ever.
No, that's a good point.
Number one, especially not in London.
Yeah, I've met maybe 2 people from Brazil ever.
Bearing in mind as well, when I was a kid, my cousins would visit us from South Africa, and it would be like 17 degrees, and they would be dressed like they were about to perish trying to find
like
the Northwest
Himalayas.
Passage. Yeah. Yeah, it would be like, what's that film with Brad
They came with like a sherbet.
Yeah. What's that film with Brad Pitt where he's wandering around the Himalayas?
7 Years in Tibet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like 7 years in Tibeting, a 17-degree summer day on the Isle of Man. Like teeth-chattering, cartoon-ass shit.
Yeah.
So the idea, and they're from, I mean, like where my cousins are from, like it gets cold at night because it's high altitude. It's not like they're from the fucking tropics. So the idea that someone from Brazil is happy to live in London.
Yes, and doesn't immediately die.
And the weather doesn't make them kill themselves or shrivel up like a spider. Just go, oh, it's cold, fuck, and they just die in a ball.
I
can't believe who would choose that.
When I was a child and I saw that movie titled 7 Years in Tibet, I don't know why I assumed Tibet would be baking hot. And so in my head, even subconsciously, I still see it as a very basic bitch fridge magnet-esque. I'll tell you what, I need 7 years in Tibet.
Do you have memories like this? I only remember the movie 7 Years in Tibet because when I visited my step-cousin's house when I was little, my much, much older step-cousins were like, in the middle of the day, it was just on in a room. And they were just watching it. And I just remember watching Brad Pitt with a beard eat rice from an altar sacrifice. So you leave food in front of the Buddha. He ate that rice and it was spoiled, so it made him throw up.
Right.
That's the memory.
But thereby solidifying everyone else's faith when they come back and the rice isn't there.
I guess so, yeah.
There was lots of 90s, almost dialogue-free adventure films, and this went into the 2000s. So I think Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Castaway with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Lots of those sort of films. I see them as the 90s was full of trekking and adventures, I thought. But in terms of film memories, I mean, have we spoken about the first DVD we ever watched? Because mine was What Women Want.
Yeah, which is such a odd... I don't know what mine would have been.
What Women Want is the anti-Semitic, furiously racist Mel Gibson.
Make a new version of What Women Want where it's Mel Gibson beaming his thoughts into the heads.
Yeah.
Who's saying that?
What Mel Gibson wants.
What Mel Gibson wants. Horrible film.
Yeah, we were just obsessed with a DVD player. We just never seen one. We were staying with my aunt and uncle, and they were living in St. Louis at the time. And it just blew my mind that you didn't have to rewind it. And we were like, the menu has music that repeats every 6 seconds.
Oh my god.
The length DVDs weren't around long enough for people to fully address how brief DVD menu music was.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that was shit. My sister then watched Final Destination the next day. And the night before, we then flew from St. Louis to Chicago. And Final Destination is the planes one.
Wow.
And then she told me all about it.
Good.
I remember that vividly. I remember the first time we got a DVD player, the first DVD we got was Goodfellas, which inexplicably came in 2 discs. You had to switch Goodfellas out halfway through.
Too long.
It's like 2.5 hours. Lord of the Rings, you didn't have to deal with that shit.
What?
Really weird, yeah. It was only with Goodfellas. There were certain DVDs you immediately didn't trust because they either came plastic, like a PS2 game.
Yeah.
Fully plastic. Or you had other ones which were card and it's slotted into a plastic spine.
Yes.
And I hated those.
Those were the...
Because they didn't look the same as the rest of the ones in your DVD.
Covered market ones.
Yeah, I had a very thin There'll Be Blood. Like gossamer thin. And I really didn't like it.
Speaking of unsavory loons, let's do some correspondence.
Yes.
Correspondence from John Joe.
Hi, John Joe. I think we've had John Joe before.
I believe so.
Or there are multiple Johns Joe who listen to the podcast.
I'd like both of those options, either of them, I mean. Hey, Glenn and Pierre, I went for a stroll this morning in my local park. This was by the entrance. It gave me a stomachache. Enjoy. Now, how to describe this? Spray painted onto the tarmac.
Yeah.
Is a sort of white square area, like a parking space, but person size.
Yes, okay.
And it says hug here.
Oh.
So it's like a hug cube.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, I don't like that. That's like telephone box in area size.
Yeah. And then like hug here is kind of going around the outside, the border of the invisible box. But there's no one in it. So if you just stand there, and is someone going to leap out of the fountain or the bushes and fucking...
I hate that.
Really suddenly hug you.
Because it's been spray painted on as well. There were people
Vandalism.
on my uni concourse who would have hoodies that said free hugs. And they free hug. And it would... I think there was maybe one time ever where I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, all right. I'd like a card. All right, fine, just shut up, don't tell me about it.
Who hugged you? Who hugged you?
Show me under the arms where they hugged you. It was just someone gave me a nice cuddle just on the uni concourse, and I was like, I still don't know what the cause was, but that in a park, in the middle of a park, not a safe space.
It's like something from a Hitman mission.
Yeah, because also at least I've seen that during the day.
Spray paint the free hug sign on the
At
floor.
night, that's awful. It's like seeing free sweets spray painted on the side of a cave.
Or
Like into a train tunnel.
Scrawled around a train tunnel.
Yeah. I really don't like that.
Was the free hugs thing a Christian Union thing? The Christian Union at uni, for me, was always offering people toasties.
Oh, that's how you get them.
They'd bring toasties to your door. And then I guess chat about Christ.
That's really effective, and they should do that in Oxford Circus, as opposed to having a headset.
A man with a broken megaphone.
A headset. If you took that off, I'd be able to hear you better.
The kingdom of Christ is coming. You're all going to hell. I would be like, yeah, okay. With a toasty, though.
With a toasty, I'm going to have it, yeah.
You're all going to hell. Here's a toasty.
How was work today, honey? You just took my toasties and all shut into them.
Oh, fucking hell. Those guys are not winning over anyone.
No.
I've never seen anyone stop and go, I will join your breakaway evangelical church.
No, my theory is everyone gets stopped by like a charity mugger once. The first time, and that's the first time you hear about them. I've gotten midway through a form before where I've gone, this isn't page 1 of 1. This is page 1 of 8.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this.
They want my passport number.
Yeah.
And they always go like, hey, I'm a fucking guy in a coat. Can I have your bank details?
Yeah.
And you go, no. Can I give you this $5 for the charity?
Yeah.
And they go, no.
Yeah.
We can't accept cash.
Oh, so you're like the NHS with Captain Tom's donations. I can buy you a coffee machine for your staff room. I mean, speaking of filling out forms, I had to fill out one the other day. I got caught speeding. 80 and a 70. And I realized it's been enough years have passed now where I'm allowed to do the speed awareness course again. And we actively celebrated it when it came through a post. Because I was like, I don't want 3 points, because 3 points stick with you for 3 years.
Yeah.
And the 3 points that were on my license had just expired. Whoa. And there was time now.
And you celebrated by speeding.
And I celebrated by speeding, and I've got this, I get to do a speed awareness course, and it's the best. Because it's just, you just have 3 hours with the most insane people. Where the only thing that connects you is your crime.
Your love of speed.
Yeah, your love of speed. And no one there's a speed demon.
Your passion for the road.
Yeah, no one's dressed like Skarsgård and Pillion. No one's no one's in leathers.
Please go onto your speed awareness course Zoom with dressed like you're from Mad Max.
What I did the last time I did this was it was in lockdown and it was over Zoom. Was what you do, ask so many questions in the first 5 minutes that eventually they go, we don't, for everything now, they go, would anyone apart from Glenn like to, and you then bought yourself out for the rest of the session. And you can have the television on.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And watch Speed.
Watch Speed.
Blaring in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, if this Zoom call goes below 50 megabytes per second, then the call will cut out.
Yeah. I think, full Mad Max. Mohican.
Spray painting the silver on my mouth every time I get bored.
Yeah.
Sorry, just needed that boost.
Sorry, here's Chrome now. Here's Chrome. What a lovely day! In terms of earworms that got stuck in my head from movie trailers, obviously, if you remember from the old season 1, the sweetest thing. I've always had one in my head, which was, what the hell is going on? Like that. I think I figured out what it's from.
Oh, we didn't even know?
No, I couldn't remember what movie trailer, like, if you cut audio into something jarringly enough, it sticks in my head more. I don't know why. I think it's that Kevin Spacey kidnapping movie they cut him out of. And they replaced him with old guy with mustache.
Fuck, Christopher What's-His-Face?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's called like The Unthinkable Thing or the Highest Price or something.
No, it's
The Lowest Low.
All the Money in the World.
All the Money in the World.
It's called All the Money in the World. And who did it replace him, Felipe?
Christopher Plummer.
Christopher Plummer. I think that what the hell's going on is Christopher Plummer shouting that in the trailer.
Right, and they'd obviously cut it in.
They'd cut it in to him like swirling around a room going, what the hell's going on?
A trailer I vividly remember. And it's not from a film. This is from watching GMTV, the precursor to Good Morning Britain, in the mornings before school. And for some reason, I guess it was as the prime audience, it was advertising Michael Bublé's debut album, which was, for some reason, Michael Bublé came out at the same time as a load of other, like Frank Sinatra cover artists. Yeah. It was really strange.
The explosion of crooners.
Just a bunch of crooner men just doing covers, no original songs. And Michael Bublé had, this sort of a 2-disc collection. But it had like, instead of it just being his songs, it was like a voiceover artist explaining Michael Bublé. This CD comes with 14 tracks. All the hits, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. But the trailer ended with, and I remember this so vividly, and don't forget the way to say, Bublé. I think of that every time I see Michael Bublé.
Don't forget the way to say.
Don't forget the way to say Bublé, as if it's like a government awareness campaign. See it, say it, sorted. And don't forget the way to say Bublé.
Because he's gotten so angry over the years of people saying, we've got tickets for Michael Bubble.
Bubble from Big Brother, yeah.
Bubble from Big Brother. Well, speaking of singing, we got some altered lyrics from Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Proto-Dad and Neo-Dad.
Oh, I like that.
I'm currently pregnant.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And have been diagnosed with hyperemesis gravidarum. Hyperemesis gravidarum! It's gravidarum, Ron.
Why are you giving women that condition? You're not allowed to cast spells outside of school.
I'm anti-child. Which is interfering with my ability
No, Mr. Bond, I expecto patronum. Just needed to get that out of my head.
What? What was that? There's nothing. No, say it again. Which is interfering with my ability to listen to BudPod, because every time you re-enter your era of recolonization, I have to duck to the bathroom for a power chunder. So we're literally making a pregnant woman sick.
Oh, no.
We really did cause the hyperemesis gravidarum. The first time someone got in touch and said that they had thrown up while listening to this podcast, which is not, we're not crazy.
Yeah.
It was when I was doing a load of like fake real burps. Like, I can make myself burp.
Yeah.
And I was doing them for something. And they were walking home from the pub having, when the walk home doesn't sober you up, it makes you feel worse.
Yes, like my feeling of bursting out of a restaurant in Newcastle.
Yeah.
The number of messages I received from people
we should say.
Going, Francesca's in Jesmond. And I was like, didn't say either the location or the restaurant name, and yet everyone was correct.
Everyone was like, yeah, bang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like when you leave the pub and like as the cold hits you, instead of feeling better, it makes you go, I've had so much more to drink than I thought, and I feel so sick. Someone was
thinking about it.
Someone was in that position and then heard me doing all the burps, so they walk home and just threw up.
Yeah, we should probably explain as well. Pierre is very weary today, and I'm very ill.
Yeah,
just in case we've sounded ill or low energy or anything.
Yeah, also, but I think it suits the Jan Feb.
Everyone's
there going.
We were trying to find a January film for FilmPod, and it was like actually we found a January health condition. For regular episodes.
And I guess a February film would either be something to do with Valentine's Day or something to do with coughing.
Yes.
So, on the plus side, Sarah says, this has inspired me to rewrite the lyrics to Bob Marley's classic tune "Get Up, Stand Up."
Okay.
You remember how that goes?
Yep. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights.
Yep. So the new lyrics that fit my life every time I go to bed are get up, throw up with all your might. Get up, throw up, you won't get through the night.
I like that. It reminds me of Katie had a similar condition, and it was bizarre because I think there's I've known people who I think this version's worse had for the first few months of their pregnancy a relentless feeling of nausea and no throwing up. Whereas what Katie had was Katie was absolutely fine, and then would just vomit.
She had
she'd have 5 seconds notice to get off the bus.
Little Britain syndrome.
It was Little Britain syndrome.
Sudden comedy vomiting.
Katie, I'm not saying this to embarrass you. Like, this is because so many millions of people have been in this situation before. But it'd be literally like drive by out the window. Like, I'm gonna if you don't stop the car, it will just have to be out the window.
Yeah, throwing up sideways.
Yeah,
like a drive-by.
I do think Katie and I debated this quite a lot at the time. I think her version was better because she never felt sick. But just every now and then you were suddenly in a humiliating situation where you look like you're wasted during the day.
It depends on the level of warning, but I think that's right.
Because that early on, you don't look pregnant, so no one knows.
No,
do you know what I mean?
They just think you're a party animal. Nausea is such a debilitating feeling. So our thoughts go out to you, Sarah. That's terrible.
Yeah. Thank you for the lyrics, though.
Thank you for the lyrics.
Yeah.
Get up, throw up. That's all the time we have, guys. Keep sending in your correspondence. There's a lot of good stuff you're sending in, and we do see it and we appreciate it. We're just always too busy riffing on things to try and make Sarah throw up.
Yes.
But we do appreciate it, and we will get to it. Okay. Come and see us on tour. Go to our website, sign up to our mailing lists, find us on Instagram. We are on tour always. We are always available to be seen, to be looked at, and to be laughed at.
Yes, and also we're going over to the Patreon episode right now for a very special Patreon episode.
Yes.
In which the first topic is going to be something we discussed off air, which was you asking me advice on wedding seating plan.
Yes.
Oh boy, I've got some tips.
Okay, Glenn's gonna get his tips out on the Patreon. By now, you're hearing this on the Patreon is also Shen Yun pod, where Glenn and I investigated the tube advert phenomenon / stall in a shopping mall / protest outside embassy phenomenon known as Shen Yun. And we investigated it and went to go see it, and it was fucking bizarre. So do please listen to that. There's also a George pod out now. You get a George pod a month as well with lovely George 4acres. And there's obviously an extra episode a week, all for the price of a goddamn beer. Not a London beer, cheaper than a London beer. The price of a beer in, say, Swindon.
Yeah, I had a pint at a pub the other night, and it came to £8.50. And I looked back at the barman as if I'd been like, well, you got me. You got me. Well done. Well done. You conned me good and proper.
That's unbelievable, man. Fuck. Well, Koji, everyone, thank you for listening, and see you next week.
Bye-bye.